Here's a look into the last few days of my life as a small sourdough microbakery owner who just got an order for 17 of her Valentine's Day sourdough boxes for a doctor's office. Let's get to work. Thankfully, they ordered 17 of the exact same thing, and each one of those boxes included 1 mini cookie butter sourdough bowl, 6 of my brown butter chocolate chunk cookies, 2 of my heart-shaped white chocolate raspberry scones, and 2 of my heart-shaped sourdough cinnamon rolls. When I'm done pulling my dough together, I like to write out my times from an hour to every 30 minutes for stretch and folds, and so I can keep track of temping. And then I went ahead and did some dishes and got me some breakfast made because your girl was starving. I just had a couple of hard-boiled eggs and some protein coffee, because that is all I had time or energy for at this point. But it was very satiating and filling and yummy. Then it was time to pull together all of my white chocolate raspberry scones. I got everything measured out and folded in together. And you gotta work kind of quick when you're doing these because you need cold ingredients so the butter doesn't start melting. But they are one of my absolute favorite things that I sell. They are absolutely delicious. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Toot toot. But I got it all folded in together and then kneaded it on the counter for a second and got it into my nice little disc. Normally, I would just do triangles, but since it's Valentine's Day, we gotta be extra. We gotta do heart-shaped, because why the heck not? Why don't I want to make my life harder? Duh. But it was 110% worth the time and effort that it took to do all this. It looked so good in my little box at the end. I just kept re-rolling it until I ran out of dough, and I got a lot of scones out of this. It worked great. Then it was time to clean my surface for the 19th time that day. I fed Charlie, and then Cody took her and got her down for a nap. And then I was like, you know what? I need to go clean off my front porch. It's looking a little ratty, and we got pickup here in a few days for like 19 other orders that are being picked up on Thursday and Friday. So let's just make it look a little less ratty. I still have the extension cord up here from Christmas and my Christmas wreath. So it was way past time to clean this sucker up. Took all the crates off, checked for spiders because I didn't feel like dying, and then got it all swept up. And then I spur of the moment decided, Bo, let's go to Hobby Lobby and get some stuff to make our front porch look festive. The baby and daddy were asleep, so let's just go to Hobby Lobby and have some fun. He got a bubble sort out of it. It was fine. He was good. Not much, just enough. I think it's perfect. Then that evening, it was time to start shaping all of these 17 mini bowls. So I chopped up all of my little Biscoff cookies, got my jars of cookie butter, got everything portioned out into the right size bowls, and then got to work, y'all. My back has never been on fire so much. I've never done this many at one time, and oh my goodness, I don't see how these bakery owners do it where they have like, oh, I sold 120 bowls today. How? Jessica, how? Like, do y'all have interchangeable spines or something? Like, I'm absolutely exhausted, and this is like 3 days ago. I'm still tired. But anyway, I got all these shaped and everything, and I had full intention of filming the baking process of everything the next day, and it didn't happen, like, at all. I didn't film a single thing until things were baked. Like, this is the next morning at like 11 a.m. I'd baked my 102 cookies and started packaging them. There's all of the breads, the scones, and then the cookies already packaged, ready to go. And then here were my heart-shaped cinnamon rolls before going in the oven, and here was the after of everything. And yeah, didn't film any of the packaging either, so I just did this little, oh yeah, 1, 2, here we go, and boom. We were done with packaging everything. This took like another hour, maybe 2 hours just to get everything packaged. Thank you to my sweet husband for helping me. Here's what it looked like. Then it was time to get everything packed up and delivered. The doctor's office this is going to is actually my cousin. He's been my PCP basically my whole life. So it was really sweet of his wife to order this. And then we stopped at Chick-fil-A for a celebratory breakfast. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back later this week with the rest of my orders.